Hi there, I'm Ioanna Proestaki Atkinson and I'm Senior People Operations Specialist at TalentLMS. TalentLMS is an all-in-one training platform that helps you build courses and share them with your customers, your partners, and your employees. The simplicity of TalentLMS is loved by thousands of customers around the globe, ranging from small businesses to global organizations. We've focused on creating a training platform that empowers you to create and share training with ease and speed. The intuitive interface allows you to create courses from scratch or reuse existing content you've already created. You can also host live online training sessions for your audience to add a human element to your training and keep your learners engaged through features like gamification and quizzes. Finally, I kept the best thing for the end. TalentLMS comes with a forever free version, so you can play around, test features, and experiment with creating courses for as long as you like. And because we know that business needs are ever-changing, with TalentLMS, you can scale your plan up and down to align with your business needs. So having or not having the right tool that is specifically designed for online training can make or break remote training. That's because for successful remote training, you need a tool, a platform that's easy to use and where all training content and courses will be under one roof, where all delivery formats will be supported, and from where the training materials can be delivered, tracked, or updated. The most widespread tech tool for remote training is a learning management system or an LMS. LMS is software for creating, tracking, and delivering training. You can use it to deliver learning content in many different formats, such as videos, docs, presentations, quizzes, and more. And you can deliver that content to your remote teammates, users, customer, employees, or partners. Next, to make remote training successful, it's essential to have a training goal in mind up front. For example, to curate relevant content or to build a realistic training schedule and prepare assignments and quizzes to evaluate the success of your training program. In addition, a social element can make a difference in remote training, as remote learners may feel isolated sometimes. Getting together with other learners or engaging in forum discussions around the learning topic can be helpful for both support and motivation. And another crucial thing for the success of remote training is that learners are able to access training materials anywhere, anytime, from different locations, time zones, and devices. Finally, I'd say let's not forget the golden rule that applies to all types of training, including remote learning, and that is that practice makes perfect. So learning improves when new knowledge is applied and practiced. So whatever is the learning topic, continued practice will enhance knowledge retention and help make learning stick. So a very common mistake in remote training is picking a non-specialized or an unreliable tool. Learners might experience technical difficulties. For example, they might struggle to log in, or they might not be able to access on-the-go content that's not optimized for mobile, or they may have security issues and so on and so on. So the right tool, on the other hand, will also come with integrations with useful apps like video conferencing, e-commerce, or CRM software, calendars, analytics, and more that can save a lot of precious time. Other potential pitfalls are setting unrealistic goals, not setting up a learning schedule or not sticking to that schedule, and also learning sessions that last too long. That could result in a lack of motivation and discipline. We need to remember that people can only process around 3 to 4 bits of information at a time. Moving on, to keep the motivation and concentration high, content should be broken down into multiple and shorter sessions. I mean, who wants to sit through an 8-hour webinar? No one. So with brief sessions, instead, learners will avoid information overload, they will focus on what's important, and they will fight their short attention span. Also, in remote training, it's very common for learners to get distracted a lot or to get disengaged because of lack of interaction. So trainers can overcome these pitfalls by creating a more interactive sessions and more dynamic content. For example, live presentations and quizzes. That's pretty much it. I hope that this advice will help your readers avoid the common mistakes of remote learning. So remote workers and digital nomads can benefit from TalentLMS in many ways. For example, they can take advantage of its forever free version without a time limit for up to 5 learners and 10 courses. This basically means that they can get together in small groups, share materials, track each other's progress, and make training social and a fun experience. In addition, they can boost their soft skills with access to Talent Library. Talent Library is a collection of over 700 ready-made courses on different soft and hard skills. Some examples of available courses are project management, remote leadership, cybersecurity training, and many more. And just a note here, these courses are part of the paid subscription to TalentLMS, and they're not available in the free version that we have. Finally, for those who train remote teams, TalentLMS makes it super easy to deliver new policies, product updates, and processes to remote teams. So for those who want to use TalentLMS to train their remote teams, the first thing to pay attention to is to make training engaging. I will give you some ways to do that to ensure higher participation and training buy-in. So you should keep the courses on topic. When you're training busy adults, off-topic material may bore and disengage them. So if the theory behind the subject can be, skip it and keep the courses to the point. You should also keep text short. A shorter text is less intimidating and easier to follow. So in addition to keeping the courses on topic, also keep them brief with text broken down into shorter chunks. Next, you should enrich your courses with multimedia. Short videos and illustrations can be refreshing and tackle the visual side of learning. Another thing you can do is to enrich courses with game elements. 85% of employees would spend more time on software that was gamified. At least that's what our 2018 Gamification at Work survey has found. So you can sparkle fun and competition by introducing leaderboards and levels with the gamification feature of your LMS. Lastly, make feedback a part of your training. Encourage learners to share their opinions and challenges, and use this feedback to improve your training. Now, when it comes to remote workers who get training from their companies, a few more tips. So first, engage in discussions on forums, ask questions, share your challenges and learnings. When including other people, your learning process becomes more social. Secondly, try to apply what you learned in practice and start inserting and practicing new skills a little bit every day. Also, create your own schedule. Of course, only when self-training is an option. But have a predefined training schedule, a time blocked on your calendar for all the training sessions that you might need to complete. And finally, if your employer delivers training via TalentLMS, you can take follow-up courses from Talent Library. So wrapping up, our advice to all learners is not to look at training as a one-and-done affair, but as an ongoing learning journey. So keep expanding your skill set, keep learning, and keep growing with this learning. This is all from me, and greetings from all of us here at TalentLMS.